Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Your tongue.
Mic check, mic check. Mic check on a 1, 2 on the way to third. Mic check, like I said, mic check.
This?
You can't miss it. Mic check, 1, 2 on the way to third. It's fly, taking off like birds.
My punches are good.
Yeah, you hit me in my back. That hurt pretty bad.
It did. I hit you plenty of times.
I know, but like 3 out of 10 of them hurt.
Really?
No, I'm for real.
That's good.
They really hurt.
3 out of 10. That's a 70% chance that I could beat someone up.
It's a 30% chance. How y'all doing, people? There you have it, people. Karla is mixing up her percentages, and
I have to
we're gonna work on her boxing. Before we get into all that, I'm your host, Ria.
You know what? I'm just gonna
Sitting across from me. I mean, just angry.
I am
literally
Floyd Mayweather out
no,
here.
No.
Yeah, I am. I'm Floyd Mayweather.
Leroy Mayweather.
Who is Leroy?
His uncle that's drinking beer.
No, you know why you said Leroy.
Leroy Mayweather.
No.
There you have it, people. I'm your host, Ria. Sitting across from me.
Whatever.
Standing at 6'2". 203.
Thunder thighs.
With a
crush
large
watermelon
fry.
with my
No,
thighs.
she can't. She definitely
yes,
can.
I can.
Yeah, you can fart.
Believe me.
And that watermelon will crush. But standing at 6'2".
I think I could crush a watermelon with
215.
Can you crush a watermelon with your thighs? I'm asking you.
Go.
You listening right now.
Go.
Could you?
Leroy Mayweather.
No.
How you doing, Leroy Mayweather? Floyd Mayweather. The audacity.
No, I am
Floyd,
I know.
Floyd, wait, time out. Floyd, I know you listening to this. And because you're listening to this, we apologize that you're listening to this. The audacity of her. Champ, you're 50-0. Karla is 30-7. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I'm moving fast or not.
No. I'm looking at you. I saw every punch.
You did?
I saw every.
Okay, hold on.
Let me see. Yeah, I see everyone.
No, you didn't.
For one, who you swinging at?
I don't know.
You fight. Are you in a circle?
Yes.
You look like it. You punching.
I'm fighting.
You punching civilians right now.
I'm from Naruto, and I'm just yeah.
People.
I am. If you have ever played Naruto, you know what I'm talking about. If you've even
what I'm seen. Like, wait, what?
Yes, this is like the doom. Like you gotta tear somebody apart.
You the laziest fighter.
You know?
You got to be the laziest fighter I've ever seen, because if you punch out and you just spread them out, like they're not going for that.
Really?
And this is episode number 26.
Okay, good.
So shout out to everybody that's been listening thus far. This is episode number 26.
26.
And we want to jump right into it.
Wow.
Because
we had a quarter episode. Did you know that?
Absolutely.
Our quarter year was pretty cool.
You're pretty awesome. So about this fighting, don't hurt yourself or
me. Yeah, I know I hurt you.
Ouch. So this is episode number 26. And episode number 26, as you can see in the studio, is getting pretty scary. So that's what we want to talk about.
I'm playing nice now.
That's what we want to talk about, people. We want to talk about scary things.
So
top 10.
One thing.
This is what we want to talk about. Top 10 of all time thus far.
Scary things?
Movies.
Oh. Okay.
Scary movies. Yeah.
I mean, like, the scariest movie I've ever watched was Ria choking on tahini. That is the scariest thing I've ever seen.
No, you're funny.
Ria, I mean, we were watching a movie. Right. It wasn't scary.
Right.
But when Ria started choking for real on tahini, now that was the scariest thing I've ever seen.
For everyone.
So that's top 1. And I think we were watching like a love story or something.
Right. That's why I was choking.
Maybe comedy or something.
No, we were definitely watching The Notebook. People, shout out to the people in Notebook. But
he's my best friend, you guys.
He's
my girlfriend at the same time.
Whoa.
You know how you have like best friends, and
why do I have to be a girlfriend?
Because
I'm all man.
Because you do face masks with me, and you drink wine with me.
Wait, what?
And because
wine is masculine.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Wine.
Really?
Shout out to all the fellas drinking wine.
Jesus made wine.
Absolutely.
But that doesn't mean it was for the men.
Absolutely, it was. It came from. Listen. Okay, let me give you a little history.
Okay.
All right. You just said Jesus made wine.
Yeah, he did.
We're going to leave Jesus out of this.
Okay.
This is what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the days when you would come up to a big mountain, right?
Okay.
Are you painting this picture? Big mountain.
Big mountain.
And you would see the pharaoh or the king or the emperor or whoever he is.
The sun.
The sun.
That's what he was. He called himself the sun.
He was surrounded by ladies with big leaves, right?
Big leaves.
And what were they feeding him?
Grapes.
Grapes. And how do you make wine?
With grapes.
Grapes. So guess what? That's the most manliest thing you could do. He wanted to.
No, that
he
was
wanted
so,
to help
no,
digest it even quicker.
Whoa, hold on, because I don't believe that they were feeding him grapes. I believe that what I remember was that they were feeding the female grapes, and the pharaoh was never around to be with big leaves. I only remember women in big leaves. Like men were actually their servants and having, they were just cooling her off with these big old plants,
right?
But that's only what I can't recall a pharaoh.
We'll go with
the pharaoh was always in the big chair, big chair.
So what was?
But I don't believe. I don't recall any pharaohs.
What were they feeding him?
Can you please show me a movie where there was a pharaoh?
Oh, absolutely. What was a movie with the emperor? Well, exactly. He was being fed.
Hercules. But no.
Wait, time out. Hercules.
Hercules was being fed. I don't believe that. I don't remember.
I mean, Hercules was sucking the seed out the grapes, spitting the seed out, and then eating the grapes.
Stop. No.
That's how phenomenal he
was.
Oh,
back in the day, they didn't have seedless grapes, guys.
Time out. If you're eating seedless.
But did they though?
Time out. Let's give a little science.
Okay.
If you're eating seedless grapes, stop.
They're not really They're not really grapes.
They're not grapes. They're
man-made. They are
people.
Anything that is seedless, they're man-made.
Absolutely.
It's man-made.
Anything that doesn't bear seeds, that means it can be reproduced. So the question you should ask yourself while you're eating these convenient grapes are, wait, where are the seeds? So people, if it doesn't have seeds, so if you're eating watermelon without seeds, don't eat it. If you're eating oranges without seeds, don't eat it. If you're eating an apple without seeds, don't eat it.
Oh, how do you make a seedless apple? I don't. Wow, really? Because there's a root coming out of that apple.
Right.
So there has to be a seed somewhere.
No.
Really?
They're making it.
Stop playing. There is not a seedless apple.
You know what somebody offered me one day?
What? A seedless apple?
I kid you not. No. People, look it up.
A seedless tangerine?
No. This man.
They have that?
No. He offered me.
A seedless pineapple?
No.
A plantless pineapple?
You're never going to guess.
Okay.
So just stop. He offered me.
A seedless mango.
Cotton candy grapes.
Oh, yeah. I remember, because there's a season for cotton candy grapes.
What?
There's a specific season, because I remember looking
it up. What world do you live in where there's a season for cotton candy grapes?
Yeah, because there's a season where they make cotton candy grapes.
Who makes them?
Man.
All right, man. So that's scary, people. But we're going to talk about top 10 scary movies. Starting at number 10. Number 10. It doesn't matter. It could be 1990.
Okay.
1980. Before we were even born.
Okay.
Visualize. What was a scary movie?
Okay. Hands down for me,
number
the
10.
Scariest movie was Saw. I don't know, but
wait.
Saw was so scary for why?
Time out.
Saw and Freddy Krueger.
Time out. Wait. Okay, now we're getting somewhere with Freddy Krueger. But Saw, that came out like last year. No,
it didn't.
That doesn't count.
Saw came out.
Are you not a horror film fanatic? For all the people that's listening, they're looking like,
no.
What? Saw?
But I was scared because I was like, okay, and the Lady in the Ring.
Oh my God, you're so far off. Okay. I forgot you're the oldest and I'm the youngest. So I was forced to watch with my older brother and my older, the older siblings. I was forced to watch what they watch. So off the top of my head, 10
what's the scariest
to
movie
1.
You've ever watched?
No. 1 being the scariest, 10 being scary, but not, of course, the scariest. Mm-hmm. But it made the list.
Okay.
I would definitely say, starting, if I had to think off the top of the head, I would say I agree with you, Freddy Krueger and Jason.
Yeah, that was.
I'm talking about the 1980.
No, me too.
Versions. Okay, very scary.
Because it was. It was just like you never knew when they were coming.
Right.
You never knew what they were.
Freddy Krueger was pretty dope because you didn't even know you were asleep, but fatigue would, would sneak up on you, and he would
Jason
sneak into your dreams.
Jason just with the mask and. Freddy Krueger with the claws.
Right.
And
But
that's the original Wolverine, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Jason, in my opinion, he wasn't really scary to me. He was just weird. He was a serial killer.
Serial killer.
Serial killer. You know what I mean?
And his grandma. His grandma freaked me out.
Wait, that was a new one. We're gonna keep it old.
Okay.
Before the story was told.
All right.
And I hate when they mess up, the old movies.
But like he was, you know what? I think that so I don't know if you guys have heard of Ted Bundy. Have you heard of Ted Bundy before?
I have.
Well, he was a 1970s killer.
Right.
And that was when, the 1970s, you didn't know what was going on. You didn't know what serial killer was.
You got to be pretty bored to kill in 1970.
Oh, but I mean,
why?
Ted Bundy,
why?
grabbed.
There was no depression.
It's scary for me.
There was no anxiety.
No.
Why were you killing?
What? There was a lot of drugs going on. There were a lot of wars.
It was only weed.
It was and wars.
You were only hippie.
Shut up.
I think you should have gave Ted Gundy or Ted Bundy, whoever you said.
Ted Bundy.
You should have gave Ted Gundy a joint. He would have been all right.
No, yeah. He was obsessed with sexuality. So he was
a freak.
He was.
Let's talk about that. He was a freak.
And I think that one thing that triggered him specifically was what we have in common today, which is
freak
accessibility to everything that is out there.
No. I think he was just a freak. 1970.
Yeah, because you had to buy magazines and stuff.
Yeah, he was a freak.
Yeah,
definitely.
And
he was a
get
freak.
pleasure off of magazines.
Yeah, he was a freak.
But now it's just so obvious out there,
Let's talk about how weird you had to be a freak in 1970.
You had to
That's scary.
You didn't
forget the movies. Now that's scary. If you were in 1970 and you're a freak with your shag rug and your bear with a actual head and teeth and your zebra print sheets and cheetah because you're fast, you're nasty. Now that's scary. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about.
So that's where cougars were invented, you guys.
Let's talk about Chaz Bundy. I think
Ted Bundy. Get it right, peeps.
He's a freak. So let's talk about him.
Chaz.
He's scary.
Ted. No.
So what was his actual crime?
Story? Do you know his? Okay.
So
Ted was initially in love with a girl.
Okay.
And
so he was
in love with a girl, but he was afraid. He was a
virgin. He was a stalker and a virgin. Okay, good.
No.
He had to be.
He raped and killed.
So he lost his virginity by raping.
He raped and then he killed those who he raped.
Wait. He's weird. Okay.
So
I'm fed up with him already.
So
he lost his virginity. He did so bad. He was so ashamed.
Wow, I don't think,
and that's unfortunate because
he denied it. So he was sick. He was mentally sick about it,
and that's what makes it so unfortunate because
the entire thing, and he only gave in when the love of his life asked him. And
he gave in when she hit him with the secret move, the reverse cowboy.
No,
so I'm sorry, cowgirl.
I just think
hopefully,
that I think that personally, I think that Ted Bundy, when I first learned about Ted Bundy, that was the scariest thing.
That's too much.
That was the scariest thing because it's real life. But it's real life.
Yeah,
and in real life, it's unfortunate
if you have to
see
rape
that.
Player, listen, you got eHarmony. You got Christian Mingle.
Nowadays,
you got Facebook.
Back then, you didn't have that.
Back then, they had it. They call it Yellow Pages. They call it The Pony. They call it Exotic World. They call it Touch and Feel. They call it Church. Put hands on them. But we're not talking about sexually. We're talking about physically. But let's get back to this.
Salvation Army, even.
Wait. Who gets pleasure?
Are you serious? I went to deliver toiletries at Salvation Army, and it was crazy.
Right. I don't even.
A lot of children being born there.
I don't even want to know. You got to be pretty weird.
And Salvation Army is everywhere, so they always offer to help everybody.
So you telling me, is this what you're telling me, that he was turned on?
I think so.
By a Salvation Army?
I think so.
That's like me getting turned on by Goodwill. And boy, it stinks in Goodwill.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, it smells like blood and...
Honestly, don't get me wrong. I like Goodwill. Their shorts are super half off, and I love it.
Their underwear are fire, girl. Yeah, that dental floss has beef in it. Get that liquor out of here.
Ew, dental floss has beef in it. Not.
That thong has beef in it.
Okay, let's talk about things that you cannot buy at Goodwill.
No.
Okay, sorry.
Well, no. That's scary too. But that doesn't go with movies. Let's talk about, top 10. I think that's unrealistic to be able, because I don't that's
have
pretty
10
hard.
movies.
10 movies. Okay. Okay, you said Freddy Krueger was a scary character, but was his movie scary? Was his movie scary?
It would. You know what was? I think. No.
No, it wasn't. Really,
you know what though?
Yeah.
What is the movie with the character that like stopped people at the bus stops and like ate their eyes and hearts out?
Are you talking about Jeepers Creepers?
Oh my God! Yes, Jeepers Creepers.
He was pretty dope.
Like top.
Yeah, he was pretty
Jeepers
dope.
Creepers
I would in my list. I would put him at like 7 or 8.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. It's a movie.
Yeah.
I'm about to go ahead and spoil this.
No.
But before I spoil it, I'm gonna give you my okay. Let's see if we can agree.
Just giving you a heads up.
Right.
That we're gonna
so
spoil
in my
it.
opinion, 7 or 8. I can tell you who number 1 is.
Who?
Top time all. But we can't
Number
get to
1?
That. No, we can't get to that.
Okay, we have to do 10
let's start with
to
10.
1.
Okay, 10.
So we have to number
okay, what about Chucky?
these.
Chucky, in my opinion.
Chucky?
10.
10?
I give him 10. I mean,
Chucky
all
was
time.
pretty. I mean,
because I saw
the
him
first one.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
first one was insane. The
Absolutely.
one that was like hama shingla hama
Yeah.
and then all of
yeah.
the entire like
absolutely. That was pretty
everything.
weird. That was definitely
and
weird.
then he died and he went into the character.
Everybody, if you haven't seen Chucky, go
now,
see.
That's
the seed of
crazy.
Chucky was pretty scary.
Really,
Yeah,
the seed of Chucky.
The seed of Chucky. It was pretty scary. I guess because the baby at the end was very just it looked like a
Glenda.
Yeah.
Glenda was horrible. I mean, it's
definitely.
just like she didn't. He
You know
didn't
another-
know what she was.
You know another. You know
he didn't know what she was.
exactly. You know another
He
movie
was
that I was
like-
scared of. I was afraid of this movie, and it came out in movies. I saw the commercial. I would
What was
always
it?
turn it off. The Ring. Because
That's what I was talking
Yeah,
about.
they
The
would-
ring.
they
The
would-
ring. Where it was
they would
like,
always show.
the lady was like this.
Yeah.
With like her hair covered.
Hair
her
covering
face.
her face, and all
And
that.
she was
Yeah, it's
in
pretty scary.
a white.
But the people.
But did
the
you
people-
ever? Oh my God.
Okay.
I think that I watched this movie eating popcorns and I was just like, I think it was a Redbox movie
Right.
back then.
Right.
Maybe not.
Netflix
Maybe
and
it was
chilling
like
before chilling and Netflixing.
It was definitely before Netflix.
She was promiscuous at
But
3.
Jeez Louise, like this was a Redbox, or maybe not. Maybe it was just like a Blu-ray. Redbox didn't even exist back
Right,
then.
definitely.
But it was just like, it was a,
You're
but
40.
I don't even think that you guys know what Redbox is.
You're
Redbox
40.
is now, up and
No,
available,
people
but now
definitely.
they just have.
Time out. Pause. Everyone in the world knows what Netflix is. I'm
No,
sorry,
but Redbox. But really?
Yeah,
Really
absolutely.
though? Because these kids nowadays,
We're not
they
talking-
don't do the
They're
Redbox.
not listening. The audience that we're talking to. These people know what Redbox are because guess what? They had $2. My last.
Okay, but what about Blockbuster? Because I remember Blockbuster.
We're not going to
peoples.
tell you how old you are. We know you 52, but we're going to talk about. Okay, so we can agree that
I
Jason
remember that me and my
or
mom
Freddie-
went to
no, what
Blockbuster to go get some.
we got to count
movies.
down. We got to count down.
Mm-hmm.
What did we say where 10 was?
Chucky.
All right, Chucky. Yeah, we'll give him that because it's a classic.
Nine.
Nine.
No.
Freddy Krueger or
Jeepers
Jason?
Creepers. Okay.
Yeah. Jeepers Creepers.
Jason.
Jason
was
Jason.
9.
We'll give him 9 because he was weird. He was definitely.
But Freddy Krueger was so much.
The reason why
Jason.
Jason was 9 because come on, dude. Like he would walk at literally if you were on the treadmill 0.3 on incline all the way at
But it's
15,
like
and he would still
never-
catch people.
But hold up, it never mattered how fast you would run.
That's
He
what
would
I'm
always
saying.
catch up.
That's
to
why
you.
it wasn't scary to me.
And he was
because
always
it's like, wait,
walking.
this little girl, she's running, she get in the car, jump on the train, she get on a private jet, she falling, and Jason just walking.
Yeah, and there he is.
And there he is. I'm like, Jason, what are you doing with a luau?
But I mean, I think
How
that-
you in Hawaii? Like you walked all the way to Hawaii. How you meet her at Hawaii?
I
Like
think
no,
that
I'm
it's
sorry.
like I think that Jason was some sort of
He was definitely. He was a freak. That's what I think.
yeah.
And I don't mean
but
a killing
he
freak.
Planned
I mean
it
no,
all up here.
I
He
think-
planned it.
I think Jason was literally like that. He was driven by the bootay, in my opinion.
Shut up!
I mean,
No,
for you to go all the way to
he
Hawaii,
killed men too.
No, well, he was. I'm not bisexual.
Ew.
Get the D. Hey, but listen,
No.
if you would walk all the way
I didn't mean to say ill, but I just meant because I couldn't.
no, time out. He walked all the way to Hawaii. I mean, she landing, she getting
No,
off
I just
thinking
think that it
she
was all
escaped.
premeditated for him. That he was like, "This is my conquest. Like, I'm gonna kill her, and I'm gonna kill her
Yeah, that's why I
whatever
say he
it
was a
takes.
freak.
And I know where she is.
Yeah,
I know
he's a
where
freak.
she goes.
Yeah,
I know
he's a freak.
Yeah,
definitely
he
a freak.
was a definite.
Okay, so Jason would be 9, right? Yeah, roughly in 9. Who's
Yeah.
8? Who's 8? Let's talk about that.
8. I think. Okay, fine. Saw.
No. Okay, that's
Because
I agree with you. I
Wouldn't
agree
you
with
be
you all the
scared
time.
to find a key
I-
anywhere in your body?
Actually, I was gonna say Saw was lower down the list, but now
Okay.
but no, I agree with you. You know why? Because Saw really wasn't scary. It was more so gruesome.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was more so like
yeah.
imagine if you were in that situation.
blood and
so
cut songs.
because you had to kill
Yeah.
something to find the key
Right,
somewhere
right.
in
So,
your
yeah,
body.
I
Maybe
agree
like
with
your
you.
eye
Right.
or your brain.
Right.
I mean, if it was in your brain, it might as well just die.
So it was more so gruesome. So I do put it on the top list. Okay,
You're gonna
8.
die.
You're right. I like that. So
8?
number 7. Who's number 7?
7. I don't know because Jeepers Creepers is way up there.
In my opinion,
And The Ring is way up there, too.
Jeepers Creepers, I gotta give him number 7 because he wasn't really. He had nice eyes, like the way he looked into the window and smelled the window and licked it.
No,
I mean,
that scares
I was
me.
scared at first, but I'm like, hold up, cuz,
that's
hold up.
That's freaky.
Like, wait, you got green eyes, you got hazel eyes.
Imagine somebody doing that to you though.
Right. Oh.
No. The tongue was long,
Oh, wait, talk about Carla.
dude.
Carla, are you
No,
this is not a
his
confessional.
tongue was long. No.
No.
His tongue was
Was that a kink
a
of yours?
foot long.
Oh, is that a kink of yours?
No, it
Ladies,
was scary
time out.
for me.
Let me talk to the ladies. Ladies, if you're Jeepers,
I'll throw this sticker on you.
if you're Jeepers Creepers, we're gonna call you
I'll stick the sticker on you.
Jeeper Freakers, because you're looking at the tongue. You're not even scared to move. Wait. If he
thinking.
So if he pulled up, flew on your car, and he
you'd be
licked
like,
the window, you like,
I know who you are.
you ain't so bad looking, Jeepers Creepers.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay, moving along. You're a freak.
Wait.
You and him.
You just reminded me
Jeepers
of this
Creepers
meme that I just
and
saw,
Jeepers
and
Creepers.
it was like taco vanilla throw with the tink on top.
I don't know what you said, but that's what you would have said to him.
Taco vanilla throw with the thing on top.
And in English, what did it say?
Chocolate vanilla swirl with the thing on top.
Oh my God! So
Chocolate vanilla throw with the thing on top.
So he latched onto your car. I'm gonna eat you.
And his tongue is so long that he has to talk like that.
And
Taco vanilla throw with the thing on top.
And then he biting his tongue every 2 seconds. And then you realize he got a tongue ring. You're like, wait. Nah, that movie ain't even scary now. Jeepers Creepers, you at 20. Yeah, now you looking like.
I can only.
That's why they call you.
Wild.
That's why they call you Creeper.
No.
Take
and then
me.
no. And then the way that he was just like standing on.
Yeah, you're nasty. You getting a nasty award for this weekend.
No.
So shut
I'm
up.
saying like the
Okay.
way that he was just
Okay, wait,
with the
because
crows, you know? And he would like eat the crows.
No.
You know he would eat the crows.
no,
You know it.
he would eat the. Da-da-da-da. So moving right along to number 6, we're getting off Jeeper Freakers because your mouth getting a little warty over there. You're spitting on the microphone. So
yeah, I did spit.
yeah.
But what is
She's turned on, people.
6?
Number 6.
I don't. You
Leprechaun. I got to give it to him. You don't. Oh, that's before your time. The Leprechaun, the little dude.
Hey, you're giving out my age now.
Oh my God.
Stop.
No, it's before my time too. But I had older siblings.
Oh my!
The little guy.
Well, you know a lot of stuff, but I know a lot of stuff too. And one of the movies that I was scared of was the dolls. The dolls with the little dolls,
Yeah, it was
and they
pretty
were
scary
just
too.
like.
That was pretty
you
scary
saw
too.
it?
Yeah. But
And it was
we're
just
starting
like
from
the
oldest
dolls.
to oldest to what you call. So for
Holy
everyone that's listening to the leprechauns,
moly.
the leprechaun was. I mean, he was creepy.
Tell me about it.
Leprechaun. It was literally a leprechaun, and he looked like a troll. I mean, his face was disformed, and he was obsessed with gold. And I would never forget. I can't remember exactly which.
Maybe refresh my memory because it seems like
he was
I've
very
heard
short,
it before.
and he was funny. He was pretty funny, you know. But at the time, it wasn't funny at all. It was pretty scary. I never forget. Can't forget what episode it was, but they end up killing the leprechaun. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh man, he's dead. And one of the guys, they urinated on him. So they're peeing on him, and he ended up.
brought him back to life.
It brought him back to life, and guess where he came
Oh.
from? The exact place that he peed from.
Ew.
I was scarred for life.
Okay, you know what?
So I
yeah,
didn't-
no, I'm scarred for life.
I didn't
But
pee
you
on
remember that
anything.
movie that we saw? So you remember that movie that we saw that like dude cut the straight into the Achilles, and you were
no.
and you were like, that's my worst nightmare.
That was personal. Yeah, I forgot what movie it was. It was on Netflix.
Yeah,
I
it
can't
was
put
on
it on
Netflix.
top 10, but that was definitely That was just God. That was.
Hey,
terrible.
you remember? Okay, I think I could put it on top 10. The nails. Nail or claws.
Oh, yeah,
What
yeah.
was it called?
Nails.
That was really
Nails.
wasn't it?
Nails.
Wasn't it? Wasn't
Okay.
it like scary?
Nails. I would give it.
Hey, we lasted like we. I
6
think
or 7.
It took us a month to watch.
I would
that
give
movie.
it 6 or 7. 6 or 7. Definitely.
Didn't
Nails.
take us a month to watch that.
Definitely
movie?
took us a month. I mean, we having nightmares. I mean, we like, okay, this is, 5 minutes is good for a day.
The
We'll
Mummy
finish
too.
it.
We watched The Mummy together, and
Yeah.
that was pretty bad too.
That is
because-
not a scary movie at all. I mean, it was adventurous. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, we had fun afterwards.
Yeah, we
we
it was-
went skating,
Yeah, it was pretty
so
adventurous.
it was okay. We
So-
were okay. We weren't traumatized.
We weren't
by it.
traumatized. So number 6.
you're
Okay, number
I think we
6.
went bowling or whatever.
Number 6, we agreed on the leprechaun. Well, I have to fill you more in it, but we don't have time for that. I don't want to fill you in right here because people Google the leprechaun.
I just
Google them. Number 5. Who do you got?
the ring.
The ring?
Doesn't ain't the ring like up
Yeah,
there?
I'll give it to you. The ring.
The ring.
I'll give it to you.
I think that
The
the
ring.
ring is like
The ring, definitely.
the ring scared me
It's definitely scary.
because.
I mean,
because that was
especially
just-
the part where the woman she had snot hanging out her nose. You don't want to
no,
come out
and the
here.
fact that
You don't wanna
you
come
had
out
hair
here.
in your mouth and you're like,
You don't want to come out here. I mean, we're in a cabin. You don't want to.
oh my,
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
imagine
definitely
pulling stuff out of your mouth and it never ends, so you're choking, you can't breathe.
That's exactly how Jeepers Creepers feel. Moving right along. Jeeper Freakers. That's what he was doing. He was like, man, this girl right here. This no shave November.
Stop.
Hairball.
Stop playing.
Okay. Number 4. Who do we got? I'll go way back. I mean, my brother put me on this way back. I remember what you did last summer. That used to be the guy with the little fishing raincoat with the little hook. That was pretty scary at the time. I mean, he was
I kind of like didn't pay attention to that movie.
he was immortal because you were scared. I mean, anytime people don't pay attention to the movie, they're terrified. So number 4, all these things are debatable, but in my opinion, back then, that movie was, oh my goodness,
Really?
it was terrible.
I just can't remember the title of these movies.
Right. I think we'll have to.
I just have to like binge watch
Absolutely.
every movie
Absolutely.
again so
And
that
then
I can
you won't
like
sleep for a week.
understand.
You won't sleep for a week. So now let's get back to more modern.
Modern.
Let's go back to more modern.
So what is it? 3 now? You know what?
No,
You know what was
we're at 4.
really-
We're at 4.
Oh, 4?
Yeah,
You know
we're
what
at
was
4.
really scary
No,
for
or
me?
maybe 5. Are we at 5? Because I think we did 6.
Dude.
We'll just say 4.
Dude, you know what was scary for me?
Talk to me.
The Conjuring.
No, what are you thinking about? Be quiet. No, The Conjuring is not 4.
When you first
No,
watch
time
it
out.
and you
No.
don't know about it.
You be quiet. You and everybody that's listening that agrees with her that Conjuring is number 4. That's
Sorry.
definitely number 1.
Annabelle wasn't scary. Annabelle.
No, time out.
Out.
I can't
The
believe you.
Nun wasn't scary.
At all. Yeah,
Out.
yeah, yeah. That was terrible. But
Yeah,
I
it
can't
was.
believe you just said The Conjuring was number 1. You really just spoiled.
I didn't say number 1.
I'm sorry, number 4. I think, in my opinion, Conjuring was number 1. I didn't sleep, and I just saw that. You put me on that. You said, "Hey, let's watch The Conjuring." I was like, I'm not really into paranormal, but we'll get to that.
Paranormal Activity.
Right. So we'll get
Exorcism. The Exorcism. The
That-
Exorcism.
That's definitely number 4.
4.
Oh! I just thought another one.
What?
For me, number 4, 13 Ghost. Oh my God! Did you ever see 13 Ghost? Shout out to everyone that me and my dad went to go see that at a drive-in movie. I didn't sleep for a month. I said, "Dad, what you
Poor
doing?"
baby.
I said, "Hey, Dad, what you doing?" I'm asleep, son. It's 5 a.m. Dad, wake up. It's early. It's too early to be going to sleep. Like, why did he?
Do that to you. How
Oh.
old were you?
I don't know, because I watched it when it first came out.
Oh, wow.
13 Ghost was so. Shout out to
But
everyone.
You had a phone, though, so you're pretty old.
No, I definitely didn't have a phone.
Oh.
I called it from the house
The
phone.
house phone, really?
Pay phone. I went to Exxon, the nearest Exxon, and said that.
There you have it, people. 40.
40. Listen, people. I paged him.
Page.
13 Ghosts was no joke.
No, you know what?
I
But
definitely-
actually, payphones are way better than pagers.
I got to give 13 Ghosts.
Payphones are, payphone, you're 50.
I gotta-
Pager, maybe
Wow,
40.
Really? I got to give
Yeah.
13 Ghosts. I got to give it. 13 Ghosts, in my opinion, I got to give it number 4.
We have to go to the drive-in movies
Yeah, we
where
do.
it's like the summer rewind,
Yeah,
where it's
absolutely.
like old scary movies.
How about we just go to the $2 movie? Save money. Spend $4.50 and
Stop. It's like $20 per car.
per car. That's $10 per head. And when we can go to the $2 movies, that's $4 for 2 people. That's us.
Oh, goodbye.
So episode 3. Not episode 3. I'm sorry. Number 3. What do you think? Who do you think? So people, 13
I'm
ghosts.
Sorry, Ria. I'm sorry. I can't.
It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it.
What was it about?
I can't remember.
I think that I'd have to say dolls because I used to have a lot of dolls around my house.
You're weird. Okay.
And because I used to have a lot of you just saw the doll hanging outside my house. Tell them about it.
Yeah, the one with the head was here on the podium, and the body was buried under the ground, and it said, "Here lies a liar." Now, why did you do that? People, listen.
It's not even Halloween yet.
Listen, no, it been there since June.
It's
been
August.
there since June. It been there since June. She had the head.
August, September, October, November, December.
She had the head nailed to her house, people, like a Christmas ornament in wreath.
3 more months till October. We're so gonna have a ball on this October.
No,
this October, we're gonna watch
have
so many scary movies.
We're not,
and we're
bam. No, we're no.
This October, we're gonna scare the mess out of each other.
The Annabelle head nailed to her door, and then she had a little tombstone that she created out of paper mache, and it said, "Here lies a liar," and it was the rest of the body because I dug it up.
Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I? I want to know if you killed your dog. You're weird. So number 2,
Foe would never.
Foe would kill somebody because she's a rebel. So number 2. So we said number 3 was what?
Dolls.
Dolls. Okay. Number 2, I gotta give it to it, and I mean to this day. People are scarred because it came out way before our time.
What was it?
But I had older siblings and they put me on this movie.
What was
I
it?
mean, people, if you listening, I mean, turn up the radio because we're not going to say this. Candyman. You know why I say Candyman is so detrimental to this day? Because people to this day, I mean, if you listen, people to this day will not go into their restroom and turn off their lights and say his name 5 times. And if I have yet to know anyone.
Let's do it after the podcast.
Are you crazy? I am African American, and I will show you how fast I run out the second story window.
Hey, I'm Hispanic, and I can show you how fast I can run.
No, I'm gonna show you we faster as people because listen.
Well, I can jump.
Yeah, you gonna jump right. You gonna jump right into a coffin. Candyman, it was a myth. I will never forget when I was in elementary. You heard of people? She jumping over the border. She like, Candyman can't come over here. You're hilarious. Hey. Candyman like,
who let the dogs out?
No. Who let Karla out?
Who let the dogs out?
Hey, shout out to everyone that watched Candyman. We got to watch that together.
Fine.
Candyman.
I'm down.
It was a myth.
But we can't watch it until October.
Listen, Candyman was a myth. The reason why, because this is what it was all about. Everyone would go into the restroom, and you would look into the mirror, turn the lights off.
Ouija was pretty bad too.
No, forget that.
Okay.
This is because this still plagues today.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
There was what was the new one?
I don't know. Let's talk about this for episode number 2.
Mm.
I got you. But Candyman, because me too. Candyman was like, oh my God, it was horrific. Because even to this day, it still plagues the individuals that watched it. Mm. You would not risk or dare.
I would.
Or dare.
Let's
say his name 5 times. Because I remember.
Candyman.
No, you can say it. No, it doesn't matter now.
It doesn't
say
matter?
it now. See, no.
But we're going to turn the lights off.
Time out.
We're going to turn the lights off.
Listen.
And we're going to go in the bathroom. And we're going to hold hands. And we're going to be like,
no, I'm not holding your hand for one. Because you've never seen it. It doesn't mean anything to you if you've never seen it. You have to actually watch it.
Fine.
And realize the history of it. And growing up listening and watching Candyman, you would never even imagine going into that room and mumbling his name. You know why? Because you know what would happen? The first thing would happen after you say his name, I believe 3 times. A scratch would come across the mirror.
No.
And then you know what would happen the 4th time?
What?
A scratch would come across you. And before you know it, the 5th time, scratches would come across your face and you would end up missing.
You're dead.
So people, everyone that can relate to Candyman, you would agree with me. Definitely even to this day and to this age, if you've ever seen it, Candyman is definitely number 2 and number 1.
What you've all been expecting.
What you all been expecting, and she
what
spoiled
you all
it.
know, and what you all have
You
heard
all
of.
know, because when you put this movie in my eyes and in my mind and in my spirit, I didn't go to sleep.
The Conjuring was pretty bad.
The Conjuring
The
was
first
terrible.
time, it's
The
clap
Conjuring.
once.
You want to? No.
Clap 2
That wasn't even the
times.
bad part. You want to know why? Because when I was in elementary, it was a guy that told me this. This is deep. And I don't think. And now that I think about it, he wasn't lying. He told me he'd never forget when he went into the kitchen.
Have you had like ghost encounters?
No, he did.
Oh.
He told me.
I had a ghost encounter once.
He told me.
It was okay.
He told me when he went into the kitchen and on the refrigerator.
This is by the way,
on the refrigerator.
this is Conjuring. This is Paranormal Activity.
Right. And
So this is like real life things.
Yeah, absolutely.
that
And that's what he
happen.
told me. And it scarred me for life. Because I was in elementary and he told me, he said, bro, I believe in,
Ghost.
ghosts and paranormal activity. Because when he went into the kitchen, there was a witch sitting on his refrigerator. And then
Don't even get me started
exactly.
about witches.
So fast forward back to
do you know
when
the
you
Harry
showed
Potter
me,
dude? The
No.
Harry Potter little thing.
No. So fast forward back into
The one that's
what
like
you
all
showed me.
ball headed.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. So fast forward back into what you showed me. Bam. The Conjuring. It was terrible. Number 1. So that's our top 10 people. And we appreciate you for putting up with us thus far. And if you could even imagine to be able to agree with us or whatever, if you're feeling what we're doing, give us a shout. You can reach us in any ways, form, or fashion if you can agree with us. Every platform.
You have Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Castbox. You have
Absolutely.
YouTube. You have Instagram,
Yes.
Twitter, and all of these
Yes.
iHeartRadio.
Yes.
I mean, just so many
different
that you can
platforms
just
that you can
Google
reach us on.
us.
If you agree or
Google
disagree,
a corny conversation,
this is our
and
list.
it is gonna be.
Let us hear your
there.
list. We
Where
really
are you
appreciate you guys for
and
tuning in this
also-
far. And that'll be your host, Ria.
Let us know too where you're listening from.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or what's your favorite platform?
Absolutely.
Down below. YouTube. Down below.
Absolutely. So I'm your host, Ria. That's sitting across from me. I mean, the one swinging and ducking and dodging and weaving and wobbing. I mean, head full of weave. Kate.
Money.
Knock you out and steal your man and get Jeepers Creepers phone numbers. We out. You are nasty.